Welcome back, guys, to episode 12 of Slimefun. I've got to apologise because I recorded this just earlier, an hour or so ago, with Josh, my offsider, or my collaborator, and I realised at the end of this episode that I didn't hit the record button. I'm such an idiot. So I'm going to have to do this. I'm doing this recording again now without Josh. Josh is off doing family stuff at the moment, so I've got to go and redo this again. And what we did on this episode, first of all, is I got a little bit busy on this server over the last week, and I did something rather crazy. As you can see, I made a rather big kind of building here. Our iron golem farm is working. I have 2 pods functioning now, so we're getting iron golems, which gives us our basic circuit boards now for the Slimefun stuff, which is really cool. If I get some time, I'll take you through how I've set this up and what's going on in here. I've got villager trading posts in there and a whole villager transportation system between the pods and all sorts of stuff happening. But what I want to get on with for this episode for Slimefun is all the armour. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at here is our ender armor. Okay, basically these ender helmets, the chest plate and the leggings don't do anything for you per se, except give you a little bit of protection. And if you look at if I go into survival mode, yeah, 3.5 armor's worth of protection, which isn't a whole lot. However, if we just get, I'll just get myself some ender pearls here. You notice in vanilla, if you throw an ender pearl now, you get a little bit of damage when you land. Well, the boots, if we look at the boots here, don't give you any ender pearl damage. So if I go to GM0, I'm going to throw this up in the air, and it comes down, I get no damage. So that's pretty cool. So for this piece of armor, this armor set, the only real useful part of this would be the boots. Okay, so you get no damage from it. So let me just ender pearl over here so the fella can't get me. And I'll go ender pearl over here so he can't see me anymore. Is he still looking after me? Yeah, he's still chasing me. Maybe up on the roof. How about go up on the roof? There we go. Now he can't get me. So that's the ender pearl. So the next, so that's pretty good. So in honesty, not my biggest recommendation as far as armor goes. The boots are really good. The rest of the stuff, meh, wouldn't bother about it too much. The next one is the slime armor. Now, there's 2 types of slime armor. There's the slime armor here, which gives you the bouncy feeling. Now, if you look at the armor here, the boots give you jump boost and no fall damage. These are awesome. These are really good. The leggings give you speed, which is okay. If you want to go a bit faster, you can use those. Again, the chest plate and the helmet don't give you much of anything at all. So let's put the whole armor on here. Have a look at it. Again, 3.5 levels worth of armor. But you can jump really high with the boots, and you get no fall damage, as you can see. Oh, I'm in creative, so let me just come up here. Am I in creative? No, I'm not. So I jump down there, no fall damage. So that's pretty good. Now you can get the same if you just take everything off except for the boots. You can still jump really high. Okay. And you still get no fall damage, as you can see, which is pretty awesome. So again, the boots are a winner there. The leggings are okay, but the rest of the chest plate and stuff, meh, wouldn't worry about it too much. So we have 2 winners over here. Let me just put these 2 boots over the side here. So those 2 are winners. The rest of the stuff, oh, maybe the leggings over here. The rest of this stuff, yeah, it's not that good. However, there is another set of slime armor that does the same thing. So if we look at the slime helmet, the boots, this stuff, this is all the slime stuff as well. All right, you can still jump. You can see, still jump high. You still get no fall damage, as you can see. But this stuff gives you a whole heap of armor units, as you can see down there, about 6, 7.5, which is about the same as it is for normal armor, I think. Normal iron armor. So this is really good. So you still have speed on your leggings, you still have jump boost and no fall damage on your boots, but the other 2 aren't that good. So I only have the protection enchantments. So if you want to go for the slime armor and the jump boots and stuff, don't go the green stuff. Go for the reinforced stuff. That's a lot better. Okay, so they're pretty good. The next lot of armor we have is the glowstone armor. Now this stuff gives you night vision. You see the place lit up there? Okay, and if we come under here, which is usually really dark, lit up like daylight in here. Alright, so it's pretty cool. If you look at the armor of it, it's night vision on your helmet, chest plate, leggings, and boots. So any of those is really good. So I like the helmet here better. So I'm going to put the helmet aside, and I'm going to get rid of the rest of it. Okay, all works really well, but you don't need all of it to give you night vision. You just need one piece of armor. All right, and that'll fade out in a minute. What have we got? The last two pieces here is Boots of the Stomper. Now this, pretty hard to use. This actually gives fall damage to nearby mobs that I receive. I'm not sure I'd really want to do that and drop myself into the middle of some mobs just to give them a little bit of fall damage, because then you're up for a bit of pain to try and beat them. So it's not a whole lot of damage, and I've never seen one die yet from you falling in the middle of them, so I wouldn't rate those very much at all. The farmer shoes, well, these are okay. Basically all these do is let me come over here, can I run? They stop you from destroying your crops by jumping up and down. So you can jump up and down all you like in here, and you get no damage to your crops, as you can see. Right, nothing happening. It's all pretty good. So not bad if you do a lot of farming and stuff. Let me just get out of the way of this guy again. So yeah, pretty good. Again, not my biggest recommendation to have as far as armor goes. So that comes out of, all that armor there comes out of the magical armor selection. So there it is there. The other one is the soulbound armor. Now we know what the soulbound armor does. That basically remains with you when you die. So it stays in your inventory. My recommendation here is, if you want to mix and match, I'd have the slime boots. I'd put the slime boots on first. So get rid of those. I'd have my slime boots. I'd have the slime leggings and the slime chest plate, and I'd put the glowstone helmet on, because that gives you speed, jump boost, no fall damage, and night vision. So that's not a bad sort of armor set for a magical armor arrangement. And no fall damage is pretty cool. Okay, in fact, there you go. Works really well with MCMMO if you wanted to climb up high and get your acrobatic skills up without killing yourself. There you go. Just jump up into some high blocks like this. All right, and then just leap off. Look, that's awesome. So now you can. So that's really good. So no fall damage, and you're boosting up your MCMO skills. So there's a little hack for you. Little exploit. Put your put your jump boots on, and just go fall off a tall building and boost your acrobatic skills. That's awesome. So there you go. That's pretty good. So that's the magical armor. Now I'm not going to. There is another armor one you have, but I'm not going to go through it because it's just OP protection. So if we go into our Slimefun book, we open up the magical armor. The next one is the armor chest here that I want to show you. We'll cross some of this other stuff here in a minute, probably next week sometime. But all that is just recipes. The armor here is some pretty OP stuff. So you got Damascus steel is all level 4 protection and unbreaking, which is pretty good. But the real winner that I see in this set is this one, the reinforced armor. Okay, protection 9, unbreaking 9. This stuff is OP. You wouldn't die with this. This is really good stuff. So my recommendation, get this. So in fact, get the chest plate, get the leggings, and have the slime boots, the armored slime boots, and the glowstone helmet. Okay, they're winners. Cactus helmet gives you unbreaking 5 and thorns 3. Yeah, not too bad. It puts a bit of damage back on your opponent, but there's not a whole lot of protection there for you. They have a recipe for all your chain armour. If you fancy chain armour, you can make chain armour now in there. It's again, look at the recipe. It's in the recipe book. The gilded iron protection 8. Okay, so that's a little bit lower than the reinforced. Now these ones here, I'll pull these. I've got to pull these ones out. These ones here are a very special set of armour. Now let me just, I might get rid of the rest of that stuff. I'll do it later. This is your hazmat suit. Okay, let me just pull up SF Cheat again. Actually, I'll put it on first. So I'll take the stuff off, put this on. Now, the scuba helmet allows you to breathe underwater. So if we go underwater here, oh, that hurt. So I can go underwater here, and I won't lose any of my breath. Notice my lung capacity is staying where it is, so I can walk around under here all I like, and I don't lose any breath underwater. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, but it is part of a bigger system, right? And that system is when you start making large power generation with Slimefun, as in the nuclear reactors. There's items in the system here that require the hazmat suit to be worn, and that is your uranium. Okay, plutonium, uranium. See the radiation level there? Okay, it says you need to have your hazmat suit. So if we put one of these on here, okay, it's not affecting me, as you can see. But as soon as I take a helmet off, I should start getting blinded now. Once the effect wears off. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to get blinded. This and nauseous. Okay, this is what happens when you handle radiation affected blocks without the hazmat suit. You feel pretty sick and horrible. Right, and in fact, if you're in survival mode, you'll end up dying with it. Okay, so you need the hazmat suit to handle the radiator stuff, and that's the hazmat suit there. Okay, all in the recipe book, easy enough to make. It's all the recipes are there. So that is the armor for the Slimefun side. Now, I want to take a bit of time and go through my iron golem farm. The villagers, in my last episode, I had the villagers breeding down here. Well, they bred up nicely, and I started feeding them back up into my my farm up here, and I have a heap of villagers up here that are breeding again, which will be good. I need some more of those guys. And they're in all the pods around here, as you can see. There's 4 in each pods, and all the farmer type villagers I now place up here. As you can see, there's 4 of them up here now, and they're farming out the place quite nicely. And these guys will breed themselves, right? You can see there they're having a bit of a session in there. And the little villagers that get these guys breed end up going down into the waterway, into the tunnel down here, into the water tunnel down here. I wonder if there's any in here at the moment. No, there's not. Right, and they'll fall in here. They'll keep along here, and they'll go down here, and they'll end up here where this fella is. Okay. And this is the start. What I do here now is I'll grab a minecart, and I'll pop a minecart just here. He jumps in. Come on, fella. There we go. And he'll end up coming down into this channel in here, feeding along this channel. He'll push this fella along into the next part of the river, and this goes into my villager trading post. There we go. There he is. And I can trade with all of these villagers here, as you can see. Okay. If I don't like them, or if I need them to go somewhere else, I just click the button here, and they fall down in here. They end up coming down into my my villager transportation system down here, like this little fella. Okay. They'll land here, and then I can move them anywhere around my iron golem farm where I need them. So I can use this. I'll be using this guy to fill up one of the other villager pods to transport more iron golems. Now the iron golems come in through the channels there. I'll see if we can see one coming out. We'll climb these stairs here. And up here. This is the main hall in here. As you can see, it's a pretty big build. And the iron golems will feed the way through. Do I have any coming through? At the moment, no golems coming through. They feed through the tunnels here and down into my capture area. There's golems down there, so we'll go down there and have a look at those fellas, shall we? Just pop down this way, it's a bit quicker. Okay, and there they are down here, right? And all we do is we flip the lever, right? That stops any others from coming in here and contaminating our ones that we're killing down. I press this button, and as you can hear by the noise, let me step away from it a little bit. All right, they're killing off. Now, it's all I've got here is a timer, a redstone timer, clock timer. Okay, the button activates that signal, which pushes that piston across and allows these blocks to feed into this one. Once that empties, it'll switch off the comparator, which retracts this piston and then allows these blocks to come back into this here. All the while, it's feeding the pistons in here, crushing them. So once that empties, the clock will turn off and our golems will be a one-hit kill, in theory. 4 more. There we go, and it stops. So we come in here now with our axe. Let's go to my axe area. This one will do. Now we should be able to go in here and just kill them all. Right? Notice none of them are destroying me because they're all within one hit of dying. Now the reason I do it this way, and you have to kill them by hand, is that in Slimefun, the reason you do those and hit them by hand is because you need to get the basic circuit boards. It's the only way in Slimefun to get these basic circuit boards. Plus you get a heap of other prizes and stuff from the other plugins I have with the server. The wheat, the bread, all that stuff comes from the villagers that are breeding upstairs. They'll drop bread down into the thing and it'll all feed into us and give us all this stuff. Pretty sweet. And that's it. That's my base so far. It's looking pretty decorative. Still a lot of work to go on this yet to really dress it up and get it looking sweet. And you'll see the development happen of it fairly soon. I'm going to automate our storage system up here, and basically, yeah, that'll be an abandoned building. I don't do little buildings very well. I do epic buildings better. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do like it, please hit the like and subscribe button. I apologise that Josh isn't here. It's my fault entirely. I forgot to record. I derped big time. And I'll see you on the next week's tutorial. Hopefully, I will remember to press the record button this time. So, see you later, guys.